Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. JC here with another video on Action Taimanin. Today, we're gonna check again the limited pack, but this time against the LWS Squad. But before we start, don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content. Also, comment on what you expect from the next update. I saw the news, and I'm gonna analyze them, but once we receive the letter, because right now there's little information about something in particular that I want to check, but in a week we'll see what that update is going to bring. So, anyways, we're gonna be facing step 41 here, and obviously we're gonna focus on Spinel because she's the one that deals damage. I'm gonna be using Thunder and Water Magatamas to increase my damage. Unfortunately, I don't have enough Thunder, not enough water to use this, and neither do I have enough Wind because, for those who do not know, Spinel's limited set uses two range attacks, but you're also going to do a ton of basic attacks because of your speed, so you can go either with Wind or with Water Magatamas. So yeah, the build is exactly the same as before. Spinel isn't exactly the best character to fight against WS Squad, but with this strategy it should work. I haven't tested it, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, we're gonna use Riding Red Hood Spinel. We're also going to use Heavyco. Instead of Heavyco, now that I remember, you can use where is she? This one. When performing melee attack, damage to all enemies increases by 10% for 2 seconds when max out and stack up to 5 times. So yeah, this is the other supporter that gives you buff passively, if I'm not mistaken. You get an attack buff on top, and it gives you the stacks. So that's another option if you don't have Heavyco. Though I don't like this one that much because of the extremely short duration. It actually works with Spinel because of how fast she is. She doesn't care about the short duration. So yeah. And we're also going to use, of course, Misaki because she's busted. I was planning on using the other supporter, this one, the one that I just said, the girl with the violin. But I would be, I would rather have that 50% damage increase at all times. And I'm giving up the speed that I can get with the buff. So it is fine. The weapon, you know it. The other weapon, you also know it. It's both 5 out of 5, plus 15, plus 13. And let's see. For Oboro is going to be a key character on this strategy. We're going to be using this. I got another copy of the weapon, and I just decided to enchant them. So this is S2 plus 12, and this is S5 plus 7. But the important part of this strategy is not the damage with Oboro, but rather the defense. I'm going to be using anti-machine defensive Magatamas, along with whatever Magatamas for defense. And look at the stats. She has like a ton of defense. It's gonna be very impressive, even though she is level 70 what, 75, I think. Yeah, because I haven't yeah, she's 75. I haven't awakened her just yet. For skills, we're using, just like on previous videos, I'm going to be using Flash Step, Hypnosis Seal, and Shadow Strike because we want the enemy to be unable to move. Unfortunately, we're not going full blue here, and I'm not going to use someone which you can do, but I'm not in this strategy. So I want to abuse my mind control as much as possible. I'm going to be using Hisui to reduce damage, Akina to recover HP, and also Sakuya to reduce damage. She is suppressed, so I cannot use anything better on the damage reduction department, unfortunately. There's like, I mean, I could use this one. But it is not a good idea because the enemy is going to be under mind control while the effect is active. So it is not a great idea to use this one. And Nana is only for protect. She's better than Sakuya, but only for protect. Maybe I could use no. This one won't help me. So there's nothing really that gives you more defense for Oboro than Sakuya in blue. If you want to go with this, it's fine. So let's see. So yeah, she's gonna do mind control, and here we have, of course, Maika. Maika is gonna be using the anti-machine wood Magatamas, which are going to ensnare the enemy. Very important. She's going to be using Death from Above, Ruthless Explosion, or Carpet Bombing. Carpet Bombing you could change for something different, but it is a really nice option for characters, for mobs, to protect yourself against mobs and that she doesn't get interrupted. So it is fine. Here I'm using this, but actually I could change, let's say, no, I'm gonna keep it F2P, but let me just tell you, you can change this supporter for White Feather Asuka. It is a very good idea, so that you take advantage that the enemy is under mind control and they cannot move, so that you hit them and you destroy their super armor. That would be great. So if you do have White Feather Asuka, it is a great idea to use her on this strategy. So let's test it. Unfortunately, I'm not piloting Oboro, so I'll have to support Oboro. Wherever she goes, I'll be going to. So let's see, yeah, here, like that. Where are you, Oboro? Here. Yeah, it's working, guys. It's working. Oboro is focusing the wrong guy. Well, come on, Oboro, come on. Yeah, here. So, it is viable, yes, but you want to do it with Oboro. Using Felicia without Oboro here would be a terrible idea, guys, because of the knockback. Remember, for everyone who doesn't know, here, enemy info. Damage increase over time, blah blah blah. Knockbacks enemies at regular intervals during battle. Yeah, that's a problem with LWS Squad, because they're going to knock back your melee attackers usually. So Spinel would be underperforming if not for Oboro, because Oboro stopped them on before they start doing that, and they're immune to slow. You cannot use the same kind of strategies that we use with Masked Taimanin, like a combination of Murasaki Emily. Yes, you can use Emily, but kind of different. So yeah, not relying on slow. So basically, you need Oboro. If you don't use Oboro, it's gonna be super rough to actually deal with this stage. So if you were lucky enough to get this, honestly, the weapon isn't helping me that much. What's helping me the most is the supporter here, because it increases my speed drastically, and I can hit the enemy super quickly. Let's see, maybe I can test it 10 floors above, just to see if it's still viable. We already know that it depends a lot on the what's the name, on the effects that I get, but I think I can manage. Defensive Oboro is pretty good. And remember, guys, that I have my awakening skills that give me like 120 damage reduction for all kind of attacks. So yeah, not everyone is going to be able to perform as I do on the steps that I do, but the option is there. If you work little by little, you will increase your performance, and you will be able to tackle these enemies without effort. Yeah, like this. Excellent. Come on, come on. Yes. Okay, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, golly. I need that HP. Oh, yeah. You could also use Felicia. It would be wise to use Felicia. Now I have to... Oops. Well, yeah. I cannot. I was able to before because of the effects. That's the problem with Spinel, is that she doesn't have HP recovery. So in case you are lacking in that department, I'm gonna try it one more time, but this time I'm gonna be using Felicia instead of Micah. I love using Micah, yes, it's cool and all, but as you saw, one of the major problems with this strategy is not having HP recovery. So you can always put Felicia here. Let's see. I don't want made custom. Let's go with Oni Princess. Oni Princess. And usually I would go defensive with her, but Snare is really good. So I'm gonna be using all my wood, Magatamas, and I cannot put auto equip because it's gonna give me HP Magatamas. So I put whatever here, and let's see, we want to go blue. I'm thinking. I think I'll go pure blue. I usually don't, but let's see. Reduces damage taken from all allies, demon type characters. So that's going to make... Oh, actually it works for everyone, so I'll put it. I'll put her here. It is not like the greatest option, but it's there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about her defense, but I think she will perform properly. Let's see. Evil's range, vampiric zone. You already saw the Magatamas. Sorry about me coughing. It's just I'm still a little bit sick. Increase attack range. Yeah, 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 plus 14 plus 10. Okay. So yeah. With that out of the way, let's test it one more time. Now I shouldn't have troubles with my HP recovery. But they need to be together. Let's see if they do. Come on, Felicia. Do the thing. Yes, HP recovery. Putting the enemy under control. Yeah, it is fine. It is really good, actually. But, I mean, the builds that you're gonna do depend on what characters you have, on what kind of equipment you have. But remember that there are priorities. Felicia is a really big priority for you to build, for everyone to build, as well as Micah. Who else? Shizuru. Let's see. What other characters? Murasaki. Murasaki is super important. There we go. Yeah. You see? Just with the HP recovery, I was able to beat this. Yeah, because if they don't deal enough damage to kill you, you can rely on another range attacker with on a range attacker like Micah. But in this case, at this step, I was getting too much damage, so just by adding Felicia to the mix, I was able to beat it. So yeah, very quickly, what characters do you want to build for BR? Astaroth for ease of use, Felicia for HP recovery, Shizuru to reduce defense, the same goes for Micah to reduce defense, Oboro for control, Emily for utility. There's a ton of things she can do. Um, and I'm not talking. I'm talking just the characters, not taking into consideration their sets, their limited sets. Murasaki because she's tanky and she gives good debuffs. Yeah, those are kind of the characters that you want to build the most. So, what do you think, guys? I mean, of course, the limited set is gonna be useful, but I gotta say, I tried this and I didn't share it on floor step 100, and it didn't perform properly. It just didn't deal enough damage. So it is a good set, but there's just a handful of things that can work properly from step 100 to any other steps above that. So yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this. We will be discussing the news soon-ish, as soon as we get the letter, because I don't want to overhype some mechanics until we, or some things that come in the update, until we can clearly see all the rewards, how they work and such. But that's gonna be it for today, and I'll be seeing you next time. Bye!